What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Bluebill back with another video, and today we with a book review on Trade or Die, Master the Discipline by Tyler Moore. He's actually one of my favorite YouTubers. I love just like watching his Sunday market breakdowns and stuff like that. That's actually how I got to know him, and that's actually how I got to know like he was actually making a book. All right, so he made a book. I read it. It took me about 3 days to like actually just I had it for 3 days. I had it since the 25th. It's like the 26th. No, I had it since the 24th. It's the 26th. So it's only been like 2 days, 2 to 3 days, whatever. Um, and yeah, really good read. Uh, Me, I have been trying to learn forex for the past. I guess this will be 3 years because it's 2023 and in 2020 I picked up forex the skill, and I didn't really learn the skill until like actually started was like okay, I'm like all right, I gotta learn this. So I learned it, and I actually have my own strategy that I love using, and I've used it and I have made money with it, and I like the strategy. I wasn't profitable, not because of the strategy was not working, because I was over trading, which he also teaches you in the book. Over trading, I let my greed get the best of me. But today we're reviewing the book and if it's a good read. Now, first off, I am a person. I'm going to just rate it off just me being me. All right. And then I'm gonna rate it off, if I was a beginner. So first off, about me being me, yes, this was a very good book. I didn't even have to read it to the very end. At the very end, he has like a bunch of strategies at the end, like I guess he calls it the cheat codes to the market. I don't need those because I already have my own strategy and because I already know how I like to trade. And it's not because I'm not trying to learn it, it's because I already kind of sort of know about it because I've been doing this. You know what I'm saying? I kind of sort of already know about it, like the ascending wedge. It's not really nothing new. Like he says in the book, trading is simple, and if you keep it simple, keep it simple. I'm one of them people who have already learned that, bro. Trying everybody's strategy about trying like indicators and stuff like that. I've been trying indicators and I tried that, but now I've already learned my own thing. Really, what I wanted to take from this book was the psychology, and his psychology is amazing. Also, uh, it's amazing how he breaks it down in metaphors. He uses a lot of metaphors, and he says it throughout the book. Yeah, I know I use a lot of metaphors, from alligators to lions and gazelles to just a lot of stuff that he uses, to bulls, to just a lot of like he uses a lot of just metaphors and uh use trading and relate it to other things. He's also an artist. I listen to some of his music actually, and it's kind of fire, you know what I'm saying? um yeah, but like my rating on the book, definitely I will give this a 10 out of 10. It was definitely worth the $60 because honestly, money is not really like, the knowledge that I got from this book was definitely worth more than $60. I paid $300 for a course before. If I couldn't spend $60 on a book, if I can't spend $6 on a book, it's like, bro, and I spent 300 on a course, it's like, bro, like, do you really want to learn the knowledge? Like, the thing is, it's not about the money for me, it's about the knowledge. It's always been about that. And it's not about how much money I lose, it's about the where I'm going in the goal. So, um, yes, I give this book a 10 out of 10. That's my personal review. All right, now I want to review it from like a beginner standpoint. Like, should a beginner get this book? Now, I would suggest a beginner always do their own research. Because you're gonna have to know Japanese candlesticks. You're gonna have to know support and resistance, and really, that's all you really need to know: support and resistance, Japanese candlesticks. Study that, and then you also have to have experience because without experience, you won't know. You won't know if it's good or bad. You won't know if it's right or wrong. You would just basically be guessing. And you need experience. So, back test, forward test, get some experience. Just get experience. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of sort of like trying to teach somebody how to drive a car by telling them by them reading a book versus them getting some experience or getting like hands on, getting behind the wheel and learning to drive a car. Um, except from learning from a book. So you also need what's it called? But once you do that, once you get some experience, I definitely would advise you to pick up this book. Um, um, I would advise you to pick it up first. Get your own experience and then do this. And when you feel like you're ready, um, because a lot of things he say, just as a beginner, you won't know that you need to actually do. So let's say if he say like don't overtrade, you're not gonna know that you don't need to overtrade until one day you just overtrade and blow your account. Or maybe you will know. Maybe you are a type of person who, like, he actually explains this in the book. The book, a magician, a person just get in there and he just figures it out. And if you're that type of person, you're that type of person. It all depends on you. All right, everything depends on you. All right, and that's what life is. Everything depends on you and your choices. So if you choose to get this book and you choose to use this book as a guide as your beginning, then do that and do that. But from a beginner standpoint, I'll give it a 10 out of 10 too, just because of that. Just because of that standpoint that you have to do your own research, and that you and this would actually be, I would rather you recommend I would rather you recommend this book than you going to get another book, because I like this. I basically I like the dude on the book too. Like, no homo, isn't like no homo stuff. But I just like his personality. I like where he's from. I like how he talks. You feel me? He says, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, he say stuff like that. And while I'm reading this book, I'm thinking of how he talks, because I actually watch him, and this is not coming from a fan standpoint either. Like, this is like actually like bro actually knows his shit, and he actually gets you to think. Um too. Which it was very like, it was very off putting, because like, and he also said that too, like it's very off putting, like, for real. Like, I didn't think that he was gonna come this hard. Like, he came hard with this one, I ain't gonna lie. And he actually said he got some more books coming. But I didn't think he was gonna come that hard, but he came hard. So I definitely read that book, and I never read a book that fast. And another thing that he also did for me was teach me that I know how to read for real. Cause I didn't even know I knew how to read that fast. But man, when it's about money, you feel me? Your boy be ooh, you feel me? And it ain't even about and and him doing that for me also makes me want to read other books, like Grant Cardone, and just other books in general, because now I know I actually can read, and I'm reading pretty damn good, and I don't even have to, you know what I'm saying? And reading out loud is harder than reading in my head. I read really fast in my head, and I also learned that today. So yeah, I just learned a lot of things, and that's my review of Ty book review, and just my whole experience with the book, and my advice on new traders. And hey, Merry thank y'all for tuning in, and I was about to say Merry Christmas, but thank y'all for tuning in, and peace out.